Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your June love tarot reading. Let's go ahead and start this reading off by pulling the overall energy for you guys in regards to love and romance for the month of June. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus from the problem back to love. Also, if you notice, this card dropped down after I cut, so the next card would be slow down. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. So with this here, whatever's going on in regards to love in June, really kind of take a step back and, refocus yourself on love opposed to the problem. Some of you may be like, you know what, screw this, I'm over this, I'm going to end this, I'm out of this, like I'm ready to give up, I'm ready to throw in the towel. And, I don't think that you should with the pairing of these two cards. I think that the energy is just a bit crazy right now, and, emotions are on high. Everybody's feeling a little bit intense, and Venus is in Cancer, so we're really emotional right now. And Venus is about to go into Leo, which is going to be a whole different energy. It's going to go into fire energy, Leo, the sun, okay? And you're fire, so fellow fire sign. So you guys are going to be re-empowered, okay? Others of you, to me, if you've just kind of met somebody or you've been seeing somebody and you're really feeling them, but it doesn't feel like they're moving as quickly as you or they're as on board as you, stop focusing on all the negative, what's not happening, what's not being said. Focus on what is good, what is positive about the connection, what is moving forward. Because this to me is more like just imbalanced energy, which is causing upset to you that doesn't really need to exist. Like things are getting to you more than they normally would. You're just feeling things more intensely. And the bottom line with these two energies, Sagittarius, is shift your focus back to love. If you're completely single, again, you need to take a step back and focus on love. I say this over and over, so I hate to sound like a broken record, but when you've been single for a really long time, there's a couple things happening there. One, you are actually being given a reprieve because you need to heal. You need to introspect. There's a lot that you need to come into understanding about yourself, about the patterns in your past relationships, taking accountability for your role and your part in everything. And then, after we've done all of that analysis, we think, okay, yeah, we're ready. I'm ready for another relationship. Well, now, the part is where's your vibration about love and romance? Because if it fluctuates from day to day, like one day you believe, the next day you don't, then that's an unsteady vibration. So decide, where are you at in that process if you've been single for a really long time? Is there more that you need to introspect about? Or do you need to better balance your vibration? Because I've been there and I get it, and I have to say, everything is so divine and perfectly timed that I just can't believe that when we're single and we're desiring love, that it's because we're being punished or we're undesirable when nothing's showing up. I don't believe that at all. I did at one time, but I've come a long way from that. And I had to do a lot of spiritual growth and consciousness expansion to really get it and understand it without feeling like a victim or, what's wrong with me. And I have to say, it's truly about us and our belief system about us. And I'm not talking about that conscious mind, because we all think because in our conscious mind we're logical and we have it all figured out that everything's well. It's that unconscious mind, the subconscious. That's where you're focused. If you've been single for a really long time and nothing's working out, go to that area of yourself and take a look there and focus there and start working there. And I promise you, I bet you $100 things start shifting in your reality in regards to love and romance. 100. And that's even if you're in a relationship and things aren't working the way you would like them to, or you guys are getting stale and stagnant. It's really, you've got to go to you and see where you're vibing, where you're focusing. And, you know, once you start improving that area of yourself, or working on it rather, I should say, you'll notice a change in your partner or whoever you're dating. And they're either going to get on Team Sagittarius, back into that love zone with you, or they're not. And somebody else is going to show up that can match that love vibration that you're putting out there. Okay, so focus on love in June, Sagittarius, and slow down. Like, don't try to rush anything. Don't try to move too fast. You know, just flow through the month in regards to love and romance, and keep your focus on the positive attributes of love, or on the positive attributes of your current partner who you're dating, and you will see a change. I so promise you that. So let's pull a couple of cards to see what the overall, and just don't give up. Like, I feel like this is not a giving up situation. Like, even though you might be feeling give it a chance. Give it a chance, Sagittarius. Okay, wedding and romantic feelings. Okay, so this is, I like that these two cards came out because it really makes sense with this. Some of you, you've been together long enough and it's like, I'm ready to get married. I'm ready to take that next step, you know, and with wedding here, it could be like, I'm ready for us to move in together. I'm ready for us to have children. I'm ready for us to get married. I'm ready for us to buy a house. Okay, we're already, you know, in an established relationship with this card right here. And some of you, it's like, I want this next step. I'm ready. And if you don't give this to me, I'm out. Or that's what's being presented to you. Okay. And the thing here with the slow down is, look, there is true viability here, but it's all about the timing. And if you're pushing for that next step and your partner's not ready, it doesn't mean that they don't love you. It's just that they're not ready. Like, that's totally what I'm seeing here. Is like, no, it's good, but it's just you're moving too fast. Or it could be flopped the other way where they're trying to move too fast and it's making you uncomfortable. And if that's the case, you really need to just put yourself out there and be like, look, I love you with my soul, but I'm not ready for this. And if you force me, I can't. I will have to abort mission. I will have to get out of Dodge, because I will not be happy if you are forcing me into this. Yes, I love you. Yes, I don't see myself with anybody but you. But I've got to get there myself, like, to make this type of commitment that you're asking of me, to take things to a much higher level, okay? So just relax. Focus on the good. Others of you, with this romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. This is where you guys aren't committed yet. You're really feeling somebody, and you want a commitment. You want something solid from them, and they're just not like quite giving that to you. This is what I feel, okay? If they're not giving it to you and you're ready for that, listen, you've got to say exactly the advice I just gave. I'm really into you, and I can't continue the way that we've been going if you can't give me anything, if you can't tell me where you're feeling, if you even see any longevity in this. Like, I'm not asking you to commit to me. I'm not asking you to marry me right now. I just need to know, where do I stand in your life? Do you see any potential here? And, you know, sometimes we're too afraid to put our cards on the table because that person might run off, right? Because everything's all about timing, and you can't do anything too soon, right? And then sometimes you've waited too long that you might miss the boat. So it's a very fine balance. Really feel the energy out between you and whoever you are involved with romantically in the month of June, and focus on love. before you want to like tell somebody what's up or that they better do XYZ or that's it. Like really you just kind of take a step back from all of that and feel the vibes. Strongest message for Sagittarius, feel the vibes of whoever you're dealing with, and you will know what to say. You will know how to handle the situation to get the desired result that you are looking for. Okay. Others of you that are single, if you are involved in a wedding or you're invited to a wedding or any sort of situation like that this month, go, because I feel like there could be some potential romance for you. So let's pull some tarot to get more information about this. I don't know why, but I always feel like your guys' readings are the longest ones that I do. I don't think it has anything to do with the fact that I do your guys' first, because Scorpios is I do long sometimes too, and they're my last. But man, there's just always like so much information coming through for Sagittarius. Okay, yep, look at this. We're ready to walk away because things are just blocked. Somebody's not expressing their true emotions, or they're just being really defensive, almost argumentative. And some of you, there might be other opportunities showing up, or you're feeling like, you know, maybe there is something better for me than all of this nonsense. And then we have the devil in this position. So as energies of other people, you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn, because that's the devil card in the tarot is Capricorn. So what I see here, we're either really thinking about just leaving behind whoever we're dating or whoever we're committed to, because it's like there's this stagnation. I can't break through. I can't, you know, figure this out. It just, something isn't right, okay? Some of you, it's what this blockage is because who you're dealing with is very closed off emotionally. They're not connected to their heart at this time. They're not dealing with you through their emotion, even if they have emotion for you. It's like they're very closed off. And I think that's why you're in that mode of, you know what, I'm done. I'm over this. If you can't open up, you can't give back, I'm out. And some of you, I think it's like you feel this stagnation is because they have other options. Or again, this could be flipped where this is what's coming at you and you're like, whoa, Nelson, hold the bus. I'm not ready for all this. Okay, so apply it how it fits, whether somebody's coming at you this way or if this is how you're coming at somebody. Either you think they have other opportunities or they think you have other opportunities. But with the devil in reverse here, it's like the intensity of the energy really starts balancing out towards the end of June. And yeah, listen, I don't feel like this is the time to end a relationship or to stop seeing somebody. I really feel like you guys just are not seeing eye to eye. And if you change your vibe and change your thoughts and where you're focusing yourself, that's going to change the energy. Shift your focus from the problem back to love is what that card says. So yeah, pretty self-explanatory. And like I said, I see more like just upset emotions and blockages and like, we're just not seeing eye to eye, more than this, there's no viability to this. So slow down if you're trying to get out of Dodge. Slow down if you're wanting more of a commitment somehow, some way. Just let June play out the way that it's intended to. Don't fight it. Don't push against it. Focus on the positive, and I promise things are going to be different. Yep, look at that. This is your advice. We have understanding. Yeah, you've just got to change where your focus has been, Sagittarius. Like, really be accountable to yourself about what are you focusing on when it comes to your partner the very most, and what are you focusing on if you're single the very most. Like, what perpetuates you and drives you mostly? Is it this fool is just on my last nerve, they don't do blah blah blah, you know? Because if you do just have a crappy partner, I mean, come on, but I don't feel like that's who I'm reading for. I see like real emotion, real love in these cards, but there's just this huge blockage. And instead of pushing against or acting or trying to shape and mold things to your desire, you are truly best suited to just kind of let your hands go, let your grip on everything go, and shift back to the positive. Even if this fool is being a negative wet blanket, you know, turn away from that and remember why you fell in love, okay? And if somebody's can't express their emotions, then you need to give them the freedom and space and respect that, you know, maybe they're not created like you. If somebody's just taking advantage of you, I'd never ever encourage staying in a situation as such, okay? I just, like I'm saying, I don't feel like there's anybody should be leaving anybody in June. We're just not seeing eye to eye. The energy's crazy. There's real love and emotion here, and by the end of June, you're just going to have a better understanding. The more you choose to shift your consciousness and, you know, where you're focused. So those are your messages in regards to love and romance for June, Sagittarius. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.